Thank you, Mr. Steve Ramsey, for sponsoring this event for Make-A-Wish. I am going to participate. Here's my project. I printed out a bear from one of my pattern books. I got a lot of them. And I planed up a piece of oak. So I'm going to put this on here. Okay, so I gave this a rough cut and I sprayed some adhesive on it. Waited the appropriate amount of time, and now I'm just going to stick it on my board. If you noticed, there's a big circle here for a reason, so I got to find the center of that. So to do that, I think I'm just going to use the compass and okay, I got nice and lucky. First try with the compass. I got a center mark on there, so I'm going to drill this hole out while I still have enough wood to hold onto with the drill press. I want to put this clock in there, but I don't have a drill bit big enough for the clock, so I'm going to have to use the router. But to do that, I'm going to need a template. Alright, so I'm just going to use my hole saw to center this. I'll push that in there, keep it in the same spot. And then I'll use some clamps to hold that down. Perfectly centered, so now we'll just get a straight cut bit and route out what needs to get routed out. Okay, so I've got this straight cut bit in my router, pattern bit, in my favorite router. So the next thing we got to do is figure out the depth of the cut. And to do that, I'm just going to take a measurement and say we need about 5/8 to 3/4 of an inch. This piece of wood is 3/4 of an inch. So okay, so I've got my router depth set now. I'm just going to take a few passes and get this cut out. Okay, we got that routed out. Just double check to make sure the clock fits. And it fits perfect. So now we're going to cut out the profile on the bandsaw. Lower the blade guide and follow the lines. Okay, I'm not much for planning, so the next step for this, I think I'll give it a little stain. Bring out the brown more. I really like the oak for the bear. Okay, I got this idea to put a hole in here because I want the bear to hold a flag. So I got a long 3/16 bit in here. I got some golden oak stain. I'm just going to rub this on with a rag. Okay, the stain's dry. I got these little googly eye things. I'm going to glue these on with some hot glue. Alright, so I got those on there. Now I'm just going to take the Sharpie and draw in a little nose. And some eyebrows. And for a finishing touch, there we go. Thanks, Steve, for making this, and MicroJig for doubling his sponsorship. If I had a little MicroJig thing, I'd put a little promo in here for it, but I don't have one.